Warning, sarcastic commentary, spontaneous references, and random theories ahead. Watch at your own risk. Hello everybody, this is Discombobulate Gamer, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I tried to leave the load up screen up so you guys can see this. This is a game that is not suitable for children. It is apparently one of the best horror games of 2017. And this game, this deceptively cute game, apparently contains some disturbing stuff if you have depression, anxiety, etc. So, I want to mention that before we jump into this next part. I haven't seen anything too creepy or disturbing yet, other than the main character that we're playing at is kind of a jerk. He's not very likable, but basically in this game, to kind of give you a recap, we are playing as the main character who I have named Aiden, and we are trying to woo these lovely ladies. We've got Sayori, who's our childhood best friend, who I'm actively trying to go for just because I'm a sucker for that trope of the girl next door. We have Yuri, who is the quiet, shy bookworm. Natsuki, who is a tsundere. That's just the way to sum her up. And then Monica, who is really interesting because she's the one character that, in the game, we have set dialogue that I can't change as the player. So our character seems to have a crush on Monica from dialogue I can't change. But Monica is not presented as an option to pursue. So I don't know if it's one of those things that we have to go through other players' routes first before we can unlock Monica's route. I'm not sure. But this game is supposed to be one of the creepiest horror games. It's one of its tags is psychological horror. Definitely go check out the last 2 episodes so that way you know what we're jumping into. But let's get back into this. Alright, hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Good to know. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Aiden! Yo, Sayori. What on earth? Yo, okay. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. See, he writes a lot, he says a lot of things like this where you're like, it could be really sweet. Or it could be implying that she's kind of stupid. I don't know. But we'll see. But, come on. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Dude, you're trying to woo this girl. Go with her to get a snack. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? This is what I was talking about the guy kind of being a bit of a creepy jerk. Just a little tidbit of advice to any guys who may be watching this. You don't ever ask to look at a woman's purse. It's private. There's not usually, I don't know, at least for me, I usually don't have anything embarrassing in my purse, but it's not something you really want the whole world rifling through. Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So, either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, but that's obviously not it, because you're not crushing on me, obviously. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. What? guilty! Wow. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. So he's not very nice. He's not very nice. That's just my 2 cents on the matter. Excuse me. The weather does not know what it wants to do in my neck of the woods, and so my allergies, in turn, don't know what they want to do. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't know that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Aiden to let me borrow some money! Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Wow, okay. Even Aiden has nothing to say to that one. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Sure you did, Yuri, sure you did. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Huh? Retribution. That! I like the revolution personally. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? No, he didn't. Oh, no, he better not have. He better not have. Ooh. Whap! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. It better not have been somebody's hand. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution! Retribution. Sorry, I was about ready to do my own voice because I was going to say, that really works. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh, it's been actually a little while since I played this game because, long story short, I got iced in and I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, and so I haven't had a chance to record. So I have to remember her voice. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki? That's so nice of you! It's so nice of you to hit me across the face with a cookie! It didn't hurt me at all! I'll remember how nice you were when I wake up with like a bruised face tomorrow morning! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue! Oh man, that hurts. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki! Can I try it? Because you didn't just give me a whole cookie to myself! Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate! Ooh, chocolate. Chocolate is a girl's best friend. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. You didn't even give one to Aiden, and everybody knows we all love Aiden. Oh, okay. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Aw, that's sweet. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki.
Wow, I cannot do voices today. Natsuki suddenly glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ooh, is this where... I hope this is where things start to get a little creepy. Like, I love this game so far. It's really enchanting in a lot of ways. It's really likable and funny, despite its awkwardness, but I don't know. I don't play a lot of dating simulations. It's really not my cup of tea. So I don't know if this awkwardness is probably just kind of equivalent to most dating simulation awkwardness. But I'm really excited to start seeing some more of the horror, because I haven't seen, like, any of that yet, but we'll see what's going on here. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. Huh. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a boyfriend?
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Wow, no self-esteem there.
That's true.
Really? Thank you, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all!
You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Why on earth would I have a boyfriend when my crush, my true love is right in front of me? I'm sorry, I have to make fun of the stereotypes here. Not stereotypes, but yeah, I guess stereotypes works. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Ooh. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn to play piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Aiden. Oh! Monica smiles sweetly as she shoves everybody off screen. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Well, you just missed me embarrassing my friend in front of everybody, and then Natsuki throwing a cookie at her face, and it was all a bunch of laughs. Nah, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Which one? I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Aiden!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna get supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and marker and glitter glue and glue sticks and gel pens.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Are you going with Aiden to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh, but I to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. We totally won't start kissing in an empty classroom. Or get murdered.
Okay. It was just a suggestion. Is that a suggestion what, to get murdered? I know, not really. She wants to go hang out with us. Which is really weird because she's not an option. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay! Ready, Aiden?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep! We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? That's my question exactly. Of what kind?
Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
Aiden! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland.
I try so hard not to break character doing these things, but it's like... So I think that poem was intriguing, I'll put it that way. That's all I'm going to say about it. I think right now, there's a lot of different things that poem could be talking about. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
Eh? You meanie! I'm working super hard on this, you know!
I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing! Just wait till I get on the phone and text all of my friends, OMG! Aiden called me cute!
Sorry.
But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
It's really not Sayori's thing anyways. Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun!
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, Aiden! This classroom over here is empty! Let's begin the mission!
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. So, pretty solidly in the friend zone, it appears. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. My apologies. Let's see what
we have in here! Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand too! Crayola! They're kind of dirty though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait! I'm looking for my favorite color!
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident!
Poor Sayori! Smack!
Yeah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Oh, I've done that before. That hurts! She falls to the floor and the crayons spill out all over her lap. You okay?
My forehead!
Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori.
But it hurts!
Just do it for a second. Oh, this position's not awkward. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow!
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Aiden!
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so he's actually trying to be nice here. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Aw, that is sweet. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She's dead. No. Okay. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. Oh, this music.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice
and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Aiden? This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Huh? What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things that I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So, in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Aiden! I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Aiden, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy!
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Oh, I can't even see it. Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. She probably needs to go see the nurse, just saying. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Oh, you're back!
Oh, that was not the right voice. Ah, you're back! Good timing, I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about...
I was playing with the crayon to smack my forehead into the shelf.
Well, anyway... Were you able to find everything we needed?
I have it right.
Sayori frantically glances around herself. Excuse me.
I forgot all the stuff!
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too.
Huh?
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Aiden. Well, Sayori. Really? Really? Dude, it's not that hard. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure!
Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too!
Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I returned to my seat. Okay. Who am I going to share my poem with first? Give me a second. Sorry, I gotta get some water. These voices are great. Like, I love reading these characters, even though my voices suck. But Sayori's especially does a job on my voice. Okay. Well, Sayori's the girl we're trying to impress, so let's start with her.
Aiden, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Aww. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking!
Let's not talk about that. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. I don't know why I'm stuttering all of a sudden. It's not like I like you or anything. But we kind of have this weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time, stupid.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
You sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Aiden? Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Oh. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Yeah, you did. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
I broke my pencil!
Sayori hastily picks down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry!
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I am a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah!
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles, okay.
Bottles! I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave to discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping.
Excuse me.
I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
I am suddenly very concerned about Sayori. I don't know that she is... If I'm interpreting this poem correctly, she is not... I don't think she's in a real great place mentally. Or emotionally. This is... If this is gonna go where I think it's gonna go, I'm really thankful that I picked her to go for. Oh man, I'm really, really concerned about Sayori. And I shudder to think what may have happened if I went for somebody else, because I feel like she needs people in her life right now that care about her. I don't know. I have a really bad feeling about this poem. Like, it's gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. But I'm really confused. Not confused, concerned. I'm extremely concerned about Sayori and her, state of mind right now. Holy crap. Sayori, did you write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Put it together, Aiden. Put it together.
Monica told me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings lately.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. No, you're not, Aiden. No, you are absolutely not. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die!
Oh, I'm very concerned. Oh, that wrong voice. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, let's go, Natsuki. We'll just work our way down the line. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew, what? Well, anyway, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Huh? You think so?
Yeah! Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But she never really struck me as being her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
You tell him, Sayori. Not Sayori. You tell him, Natsuki. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Woo! Natsuki! That was awesome. That was really good. At least for me, like, I totally understand. Like, this is... I'm interpreting this poem as... Like, it's really stupid when people choose not to like somebody based on one hobby or characteristic that they have. And that's really frustrating. That's something I have experienced a lot in my lifetime just because I'm kind of a jack of all trades, master of none. I like a lot of different things. I like video games. I like musicals. I do some crafts in my spare time. I like to write. I have dabbled in martial arts before. Name it, I've probably tried it. And I've noticed this a lot, that people will sometimes fixate on one thing that they don't like, and then they judge you completely for that. And that's really, really sad, and it's not right. And I really like this poem because it takes something, like, it takes the concept and simplifies it down in such a way that people can get what's being said and they can see the lunacy of this. I don't know, I really like this. I don't know if I like this more than Bottles or not. This is good. This game is giving me a newfound appreciation for poetry. I say, before I get to Yuri's poem. Yuri's poems are probably going to be the ones where I'm like, huh? What? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. You're right. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Exactly what I just said. Anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my... Huh. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I'm really curious what it's about. Maybe her manga, sorry. Manga maybe about... I don't know what her home life is like. Maybe she comes from a non-traditional home life, I'll say that, and people make fun of her for not having what people consider a traditional home life. I'm not sure. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. I like Natsuki's poem. Now, let's go to Yuri and see if I can make heads or tails of this. Are you still mad at me? Eh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday.
because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
That's not really true.
Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, Yuri, it's only because we're interested in wooing Sayori. You might be reading into this a little too much.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these kind of things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Yuri,
please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on the desk. I'm frustrated. So am I, Aiden. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. Exactly. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide by that request. Wait, so I don't get to see her poem? Because oh my goodness. So she's gonna be that character that if you want to like get to know her, you have to completely pursue her in every option. If you do anything, she's gonna get finicky about it. Okay. Monica!
Hi again, Aiden. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. It's pretty good.
It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo, like Batman and Robin. That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a whole lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy. It's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too, so... I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
Yes, you are. You are actually, like, completely unavailable. No, it's nothing like that. It's just that the game won't let me play with you. Not play with you, but, like, interact with you. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. Anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless.
Load me. Huh. Let's see. Let's save. And then let's return. And then do we load? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not
every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Okay, I got a little shivers down my spine with there. We got some fourth wall breaking going on. Or when something unexpected may happen, like this. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And let me try this. I'm just gonna try this. Alright, what happens if I skip through this? It's all the same. Da 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 da. I want to see your tip of the day if it changes. It's the same thing. That's so weird. So I have to like save and load the game at some point in this game. So weird. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well, especially since I won't even talk to our newest member. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for that event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it yesterday. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Cool, I want to do Captain My Captain. I know that one. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their... Bleh. Let me try that again. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. Monica's very inspirational. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun!
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in the club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I will guilt everybody else into it. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ugh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Don't say things like that, because it will. Like, this is still a horror game. I haven't forgotten that. I just haven't seen the horror. Maybe the horror of this game is that it's really not a horror game. And like, I don't know. But like, it's really odd because this is supposed to be the scariest game of 2017. And I still haven't seen anything. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she had picked out, and I clicked that too fast, so I don't know if that's what was said or not. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind every line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is just simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression in her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it! You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Again. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and runs back into her seat.
Yuri,
that was the wrong voice. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay! I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet like Sayori really is. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Eden liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It means she likes you, dude. It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay!
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Aiden. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Aiden lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it.
Natsuki!
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Blah. I apologize, guys. Number one, I apologize because this is a longer episode. When I was recording these, I figured, I'll just do it like each day and make that an episode. But this is turning into a way longer episode, so I'm sorry. And kind of with that, my voice is very quickly dying on me with all of these voices. But I'm going to try really hard to get through this because I feel like we're almost at the end of the day. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. It's petty applause, but it's applause. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyways, the poem is called Jump. And anybody who doesn't like it can meet me out back. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. It makes me really, really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. Excuse me. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for the... I keep skipping through. It's been working out nicely so far, so I'd really like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. That's probably when everything horrible will happen.
I can't wait!
I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. See, that's what I was talking about at the beginning of this episode, is that, like, there's comments like impressing Monica. You know, there's a lot of comments that make it sound like our character is really interested in Monica, but she's not an option. So I guess maybe that's for a future playthrough? I'm not sure. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep!
Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Aiden. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words, much like I am doing right now.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
Well, given the fact that she's not talking to me at all right now. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would still walk home with Sayori. I don't really trust Yuri. I don't know why. I just kind of got a bad vibe about her. And the fact that she won't talk to us anymore just because we kind of called her out on being a bit of a jerk. And honestly, after Sayori's problem today, I'm really, really concerned about Sayori. She needs support right now. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, so are you. I already see her in the club every day. You missed the perfect spot for a compliment, dude. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Aiden. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry!
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay, so my prediction is that we're going to continue in this, like, happy dating simulation thing until we get to the festival. And then I'm thinking, like, when we get to the festival, something really bad's going to happen. I'm predicting Monica might be dead. And that might be Monica or Yuri. Because Yuri's made a couple of comments, like, you know, about the club being the death of her, that kind of thing. And Monica, she's not an option, which makes me wonder if she's going to be like, if her character is going to die and then our character is going to feel guilty about it. But then again, like, as the player, there's nothing we can do to fix that. So I don't know. I'm going to still go with Sayori. I feel like vacation. There we go. Heartbeat? No. Happiness. I feel like she would be a hope. Yep. Tears? Okay. She likes, like, the simple little things. Oh, she did say she was clumsy. There we go. Try spinning? No. Sadness. Warm? I want to try empty. Okay. Yeah. Heart. Should be the marriage? Okay, yeah, she... Clouds. Ah! Joy. Time? No! Okay. Cheer. Hair? No! This is hard. Music. Cry. Holiday? Okay, I think I got more Sayori than anybody else. But I'm gonna end that episode there. My voice is shot. This has been a much longer recording session than I planned, a much longer episode than I planned, but it just doesn't feel right to me to end it partway through the day. And I appreciate all of you guys sticking with me through these episodes, because I know it's been a while since we played it's been a while since I've recorded, not been a while since you guys are seeing these uploaded, but I know I said, hey, this is gonna be a scary game, and it's really not scary at this point. So I appreciate you guys sitting through all the fluff of the dating simulation while we try to figure out why this is called a horror game. I'm expecting it to start making its way towards horror pretty soon, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye!